Hey everybody, AZ Badfish here, and welcome back to another episode in the single-player world of the Direwolf20 mod pack for 1.12.2. Man, that is a mouthful, and I'm getting better at saying it, but yeah, I think we need something else. That's way too many syllables to be coming in hot right at the beginning of the episode, smashing you right in the face with. Maybe something like, hey everybody, AZ Badfish here, welcome back to AZ Plays DW20. Hope you're having a great day, I'm having a great day. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays if you celebrate that type of thing. Yeah, so we're just hanging out here. Last time I got the refined storage system all set up and good to go, and that is pretty sweet. Since then I've done a few things, and nothing too crazy. I went out searching for a Blizz rod mainly, and actually not just a rod, the actual Blizz. I caught one in here. It doesn't, yeah, thermal foundation Blizz, there it is. So we got Blizz rods, so I was able to get a bunch of Blizz powder, and of course they also drop snowballs and stuff. So over here we've now got our gelid cryothium and our, what was it, liquid pyrotheum or blazing pyrotheum. So these things are really trucking right now. It's funny is when I put the gelid cryothium down, it actually turned the lava into obsidian. So that's pretty sweet. This is all working now, by the way. This is all working pretty well. Tons of power. We're doing good. So a few more crops and stuff. I managed to finally find some pumpkins and melons. I did also find a mineral tree, so I've been growing these guys because integrated dynamics, I think, is going to be our key to fixing the intergenic generator, excuse me, down below. But yeah, we're not going to mess with that in this episode. We've got some other stuff to do. I am ready, I think, to start automating resource gathering. And I've been thinking about all of the different ways and places that we can do it and set it up. And I think to start with, just for now, I want to set up an RF Tools Builder Quarry in the mining world. I've used the RF Tool Builder before. If you've watched my Fullcraft series, I've actually used it quite a bit. I've used it for, if I can find it, I don't know, I probably won't be able to find it. Builder, where are you? All right, we'll just type it in. I used it to build a lot of the circles and the spheres and stuff in my base. I've also used it to quarry out huge sections under the ground. So yeah, this is actually not that difficult to build. We need a few bricks, ender pearls, some redstone. Good to go. We got a builder. The thing with the builder though is we're gonna need some shape cards, and so you build a shape card, and then you've actually got to upgrade it through the tiers. I think you would take a shape card, and then you can turn the shape card into a quarry card right here. And then you could turn your quarry card, you're going to want to turn it into a you definitely want to use a clearing quarry. So you turn your quarry card, you surround it with glass, and when you turn it into a clearing quarry card, it will actually remove the blocks from the space rather than just remove it and then replace it with dirt, which is weird. I honestly do not understand why on earth that is a thing. Does it even say that? Yeah, replaces them with dirt. Why? Why? Who wants that? What purpose is that for? Anyways, you could also, though, once you've got a clearing quarry, you can use that to turn it into a... Oh no, I've already messed up. See, that's what happened to me the last time I did it. You actually have to take your shape card and turn it into either a clearing quarry or a fortune quarry, and then you can surround that with glass to make it a clearing one. And yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm thinking a silk is probably the best. Let's actually see, what does it take to make a silk quarry? Oh, nether star, god, dimensional shards, gross. How do I get these again? Oh god, yeah. You know, I could actually, and that gives you 8. How many do I need? I only need 4, and 3 diamonds and a nether star. The nether star is gonna be the kicker. I think for now we'll just have to go. Can I take a regular clearing quarry card? Can I? And you surround it with dirt, and it'll turn it back into a regular quarry card. And then from there I can turn it into a thing. Okay, so we can do that. We can go back and forth. That's cool. I wasn't sure that you were able to do that. So obviously we're gonna have to mess with the clearing cards, the quarry cards, whatever. But on top of that, we're gonna need a few other things as well, because we know that the chunks have to be loaded, right? And unfortunately, the FTB utilities is just not cutting it. So we might look at building this chunk loader. It's the only other one in the pack that I even know of. Ooh, what is this? Open computers. I don't know anything about open computers. Not a single thing. So I am going to ignore that for now. So it looks like the chunk loader from the Industrial Craft 2 is probably our only option for now. Until they get the FTB utilities thing sorted out, which I really hope they get that sorted out soon, because I don't even know what kind of thing this chunk loader is going to do. Oh, I wanted to say, I've had this on my hotbar this whole time because I wanted to show you guys. There's this block, right? It's called the hydrator from Industrial Foregoing, and if we look at it, as I was researching, how can I make these crops go faster, right? And you click on it. You look at the book. When provided with power, it will increase the grow speed of crops in the working area, right? Sounds exactly like what I want. So you put it down. What is the working area? Okay, it's a 5x5, and it looks like it's on the same level. So in theory, I assume you would replace the water source block in the middle of your farm with this thing. Yeah, but it's only a 5x5, and it does not take stupid range add-ons. This this Industrial Foregoing mod is actually starting to annoy me a little bit. I really liked MFR a lot. I really enjoyed how well all the stuff worked together. This seems like it's the same thing, but it's so weird. Why does the plant fertilizer work in a 9x9? You know, why does the plant gatherer also work in a 9x9? Because they could take range add-ons. Why can this not take a range add-on? Why do some not take range add? It doesn't make any sense to me at all, other than to kind of like arbitrarily make the game more difficult for no reason other than Dire just doesn't like it to be easy, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know. So in order to make these hydrators work, I would essentially have to use 4 of them to cover this whole area, and that's just not gonna cut it. I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. So the search for that solution continues, but that's not what we're talking about today. I keep getting sidetracked, guys, and here we are again, probably another episode where we're 10 minutes in. I haven't done anything yet, just talking. All right, so right, the chunk loader is one of the things that we're looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. I will put this range add-on back in the bag where it goes. So we're going to need a couple of things. Obviously, we're going to need a power cell and a card for it, which I think I've got here, which is fine. We're definitely going to need that chunk loader. So let's take a look and see what this is going to take. Tin plates, I can do that. I have the plate cast. Basic machine casing, which is iron plates, so I need iron. Oh, man. And lapis, which requires actual lapis. I can't use blue powder, and I don't think I have any lapis. Okay, all right. So it looks like before I could do anything to even get going on setting up this automatic mining thing, I've got to go do some mining. Wow, the amount of mining that I have just done to find this one single piece of lapis lazuli ore is ridiculous. My inventory is now basically completely full for a second time. Yeah, dug many tunnels trying to find this. And all I needed was one, but it looks like I'm gonna get lucky. But yeah, we definitely need to get this auto mining because this is kind of ridiculous. Wow, that's a big vein though. GG. Wow, you guys, each one of those lapis ores breaks up into 10 pieces of lapis from the pulverizer. That is pretty awesome. So I mean, I did spend probably a good 2 hours down there mining just for that bit of lapis, but yeah, my stocks in that have increased dramatically. All right, so let me, I've got those ores processing now. I'm gonna run back to the house and start crushing down all of these other ores that don't actually need to be smelted. And then once I've got all of these new ores processed and stuff, I'll come back to you and we'll figure out the builder stuff like that. All right, so we're back up here, and I've crafted up the builder block itself, and I've gone ahead and crafted up the clearing quarry card as well. But I was sitting here thinking, like, man, you know, I am really sad that I can't get the Silk Touch quarry, because that is basically going to make, you know, any diamonds I find or like redstone, stuff like that. Obviously, you want to Silk Touch it or fortune it, and I like to Silk Touch and bring it back with me so I can fortune it later. But you know, we need another star for the Silk Touch clearing card, and that's, or the Silk Touch card rather, and that is out of reach at the moment. Yeah, it's definitely out of reach at the moment. Not the dimensional shards. As I said, this is actually not that bad. I can make this pretty easily. The problem is, of course, the nether star. But then I thought, wait a minute, I'm automating this, right? Why do I need a Silk Quarry card at all? Why not just go to the Fortune Quarry, right? And in order to do that, we don't need another star. We need a gas tier, and I do have one of those. If I could type one single gas tier, so that is pretty fortuitous. So let's take a look at we'll go back. See, first what I got to do is I got to make this back into a normal card, right? I think. Well, first let's make some of these things. Dimensional shards, right? We get 8 of these for 1, and I only need 4. And what am I missing? I'm missing some prismarine, so that's not a big deal. Oh, you know what? My actual addition stuff is still back in the workshed. So we'll run back over here. Flying back. I actually find myself flying back and forth between these two areas still. Because I still use a lot of these machines. So once we get the quarry going, hopefully we'll be able to automate some of this stuff. All right, so we got our prismarine shard. Let's head back again, and it's not too bad, you know. With the flight, it's pretty quick, but I'd still rather have all the stuff that I need up here. But I'm gonna worry about that once I actually start getting into the automation stuff. So we got that. We've got our 8-dimensional shards. We'll go ahead and actually we'll just put them all in there. We'll go put that back in there as well. Okay, so now the question is, I have a clearing quarry. Can I use that to turn it into a fortune quarry? No, I cannot. I can only do a fortune quarry into a clearing fortune quarry. So I need to take my clearing quarry, turn it back into a regular quarry by putting a bunch of dirt in there. And, oh, right. I need to get it out of here. You know, I probably do need some dirt in the system. Actually, I probably don't. That's probably a waste. This is probably literally the only thing I'm ever going to use that for. Okay, so now we've got the quarry card. We could put that back in there. I want to turn it into a fortune quarry card, and we'll do that like this. And then, unfortunately, I used up a bunch of glass. Do I have enough in here? I do. Cool. I cooked up a little bit because I thought I might be needing it. So now we can turn it into a fortune or clearing fortune quarry card, and that is what we need. This is great. You know, we're not going to get any stone with this, unfortunately, but you know, we're not going to get any of that stuff anyways because I'm going to be voiding it. All right. So we need the chunk loader dude here. And again, I'm not sure how this is going to work. So 4 iron plates for that. 1 iron plate for that. So that's 5 iron plates. And then 8 more. So I need 13 iron plates. And I actually don't remember how many ingots it takes to make a plate. I'm assuming it's just 1 for 1. I already forgot how many I just said. We'll make 16, and I need that hammer thing. Actually, which version of the plates do I need? Because that is going to be important. All right, I had to craft up a new forge hammer, but made up a bunch of plates that I'm pretty sure we're going to need. So let's click on this guy, make a basic machine casing. Very good. And I need to make this thing now. I have an iron plate, 2 redstone, insulated copper cable is I have plastic, but I also need this copper cable from Industrial Craft 2, which requires these cutters, which requires iron plates and iron. Do I have enough? Nice. Okay, so then I would also need to make a copper cable. I need that and a copper plate, which great. Okay, so we'll keep on crafting. All right, so I managed to get those copper cables created. I've got 2 copper ingots left, so we are really stretching our resources here. That's why I really want to get this going. So to continue on with the chunk loader, we need to make these cables. And I should have, I don't? I mean, I got plenty of tiny rubber balls. It's nighttime. Yeah, like I was saying, I've got plenty of these tiny rubber balls here. I could make all the plastic in the world. Not even have to worry about it. Yeah, this thing, this is nuts. Is it working right now? It is. That's weird. I didn't think that there was any trees in here. Huh. Oh, it's probably internal tanks or something. Who knows? Let's go cook these up and make our plastic, and we can get our cables, and then, yeah. Oops. All right, there we go. Chunk loader. Now I'm kind of curious to see what kind of stuff this thing has. I have no idea how this works. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm guessing this is power, and I can only load... Okay. Transformer upgrade, energy storage, different upgrades I can use. And what? That's... Oh, compatible upgrades. Definitely power. EU. Oh, that could be an issue. This is Industrial Craft. Will it accept RF? I don't know. Maybe I should mess with this before I before I head all the way out. Let's put this right here. Does not look like it is accepting RF. Okay. EU. This is Industrial Craft 2. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well, I've done a bit of research, and converting RF into EU is apparently a major problem and has been forever. The posts that I'm finding on various forums go back years, and it never seems to have ever been addressed. That's kind of shocking to me. And the mods that do address it, of course, are not in the pack because... Who knows? Maybe they're not updated. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked into it. But one of the things that I found that we can do is kind of it's a bit tricky, but I kind of want to try it. And it seems like really overkill just to power one single stupid machine, but I want to try it. So this lava fabricator basically will take 200,000 RF and turn it into one bucket of lava. I'm missing a blaze rod, which is easy enough, and some magma creams, which is also not terrible to get, and a piece of I'm missing a few things, so I can't craft this right now, but I'll do that off camera in a second. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm kind of thinking of. So this lava fabricator, right, will create a bucket of lava, and then what is it called? It's the industrial craft. One of these in here, this geothermic generator will take in lava and turn it into EU. So I think it takes one bucket of lava and turns it into 200,000 EU. So it is a 1-for-1 thing, right? But yeah, that's a lot of stuff to do just to power one stupid machine. But all right, I am going to head over to the mob spawner. I'll set it up for blazes again, and actually I might not even need to do that. I might have blaze rods in the chest. Let's go take a look. What do we got here? Blaze rod. Very good. Okay. And now the question is, do I want to go get slime balls from Slime Island and convert them into magma creams, or do I want to try and find actual magma slime things in the nether? I don't think I want to do that. And of course, why did you? I thought I chunk loaded everything already. Yeah, well, I am still flying, so it's fine. All right, slimes, let's go. All right, I don't have time to wait for these things to spawn. All right, stop that. Stop it. So I'm just going to take these things. Take a couple of these. And I think... Alright. Goodness. We can run back in here. I'm pretty sure I can convert these down into slime balls, can't I? Yeah. Alright, cool. So I got those, and then if I... Ooh, I... Don't... I'm not going to do it. I almost did it. Don't worry. I forgot that you can, like, crush everything in this game. Okay, I got those. Let's make them into magma creams. Very cool. And put these one here, one you. And I need to go get plastic. I forgot. Okay, lava fabricator. Got it. Now what I need is that geothermal thing. Geothermal generator. And this is going to require probably a lot of stupid stuff I don't have. Iron item casing. Really? I got it. Okay, I can make those. That's actually, I could probably do that now. Very good. I don't remember how many I needed. We'll just do that. Universal fluid cells. I need 2 of them. Oh, well, look at that. Isn't that what this is right here? No? Okay. Oh, it's a 10 item casing. Goodness, man. All right, I'm going to craft this up off camera. Okay, man, the amount of crafting it took to get to this, it's kind of ridiculous, right? So I had to build an iron furnace, which itself is not that bad, right? Just a bunch of iron plates. And then you take that furnace with more iron plates, and this battery gets you the tier 1 generator. And the battery is tin cable, tin casings, redstone. These things, I got to make a plate and then crush the plate again. Yeah, pretty nuts. And then once you finally get the generator, then you add more iron casings, glass, and these things, which is more tin casings. Man, whew, okay. But I've got it all now. I've got the stuff. I've got the builder, I've got the fabricator, I've got the geothermal generator, along with the power cell and stuff like that. So, in theory, I believe I should be able to make this work. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. So I'm going to sleep, and then I'll head back into the mining dimension, and I think what I'm actually going to do is, instead of starting down in the bottom, kind of where it put me, I'm going to dig up first and try to get to the surface, and then once I find a spot on the surface, I'll bring you guys back, and we'll get set up. Alright guys, so I'm on the surface of the mining dimension, and I've never actually been up here before, so I don't know what's up here. I think it's just this, like, you know, grass and flowers and stuff, maybe some plants and animals and things like that. Nothing too crazy up here. So I want to get set up and start looking at things. So I want to first take a look at where the chunks are at, and I want to put this guy, I think, well, I'm not going to be able to do it in the middle, so I'll go ahead and do it on the corner here. Do I want to sit him in the chunk or next to the chunk? I think I want to sit him next to the chunk. Okay, so I'll go ahead and turn that off with F3 and G. So our builder block here, what I really want to set this up to do is just to dig out down to bedrock, right? Just take out the entire chunks from here down to bedrock. That's what I want it to do. So that's what we are going to set it up for. But let's take a look here. So if I go like okay, let's think about the card here. So if I right click the card in the air, we see, you know, the shape and dimensions, a few things we can do. So I want it to be a solid box, obviously. Very good. Now let's go for right now, we'll just say 16 by 16. How do I make it go all the way down? I mean, if I'm at 96 right now, I'm at Y level 96, so I think if I do like 94, yeah, and I'll offset. I want it to go in front of me by, I guess it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Let's do, wait, which way am I facing here? I am facing south, which is positive Z. So I want positive Z by 8. Everything else can be the same, except for this. I want it to be like, let's try minus 40, about half of that, 47. Okay, and we'll go ahead and void all. Actually, I want sand. If I find sand, I want to keep it. But everything else, I think for now, we're not going to run into any netherrack. We'll go ahead and or a dictionary just because. Why not? All right, and then what we'll do is we'll install the card into the module, and then we can right click here, and we'll see preview mode. Now, what I'm not seeing is anything, which is kind of what I expected. Not sure though. Not sure about that. What happens if I let's just turn this back to 0 and get an idea of where we actually are. Turn it off, turn it back on. Cool. All right. So obviously I don't want it to That's messed up, man. That shouldn't happen. But all right. So obviously I want to move this Z one more. And how many blocks up is this? Let's mess with it. I'll click that. So I want it to go Z by one more. Wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. One more here. Because the dimension is the size of the shape, right? And the offset is where it actually is. So I want to, let's bring it down. What do you think? Maybe 20 blocks? Did that seem maybe about 20 blocks high? I don't know, let's take a look. All right, yeah, definitely more to go. Maybe another 20 even. You know what I want to do? Let's go ahead and dig out this right here so that when it's at the very top and level with the ground, we'll be able to see it. Okay, so we'll take the shape card out again. You know what? Let's do another 20. Let's go minus 40. All right. Did that save? Yes, it did. Installed, and then preview mode. All right, looks like we need another, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Oh man, so I was there. It actually might have been my original one might have been correct. let's test that. So I think originally I had minus 47. Yeah, that would have worked. Sweet. All right. So that's good. This is set up now. I don't need to mess with this. We're going to need to give it a redstone signal. I did not bring a lever with me. But I can make one. There are resources here. So we'll chop down one of these trees. And we'll make some sticks. We'll make a lever. And then I still need to set up the rest of the stuff here, actually. So come back over here. What? Maple syrup. Interesting. Okay. Take that. Make you. Give me my dank null, please. I need a single piece of cobblestone. Cobblestone. Stick. Lever. Okay. So next up, we need to get these things hooked up. So, well... Okay, this is interesting. So I need to provide power from the power cell, both to this and to this. So if I put the power cell right between them, that should be just fine. So we'll go ahead and pop power cell, set it to out, give me the card that I also created for it, which should be ID1. Good. And all right, so now this is getting power. Very nice. And this is also getting power, and it is generating lava buckets. And I assume once it fills up, actually, I don't know. This might be one of those stupid machines from Industrial 4 going that decides it wants to just use power even though it can't do anything. Are you gonna start filling up here? Oh, okay. That's cool. That works great, actually. That's fine with me. Oh, I don't have a bed. Ooh, that could be bad. We know there are mobs here. You know what? Can I slash home through dimensions? Nice. We're gonna go sleep real quick, and then I'll get the rest of that stuff set up and bring you guys back. All right, so I'm back now, and I've got all this stuff set up. I've got my geothermal generator set up. Let's actually, you know what? Will this power a block right next to it? I don't know that it will. But let's see what happens when I slap a servo on here. We'll set it to ignore redstone. So this should be getting lava, and is it actually generating power? This turned green. Does that mean it's getting power? Oh, nice. Okay, very good. Okay, sweet. This is actually gonna work. However, I don't... Is this where I am? Is that where the thing is? I don't really know what this means. I click here. Is that where I am? It's gotta be, right? I am assuming that it is. And so I will go ahead and load up all of these chunks right here next to it. Why is this flashing at me? Stop flashing at me. You're making me uncomfortable. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. I mean, it's definitely generating power for us, though. Okay, that setup works. I am glad that at least works. All right, so now here what we can do is I will go ahead and set up a lever. Now, what the hell was that? My pipe blew up. That's not good. Why did a pipe blow up? Pardon my swearing too, by the way. I didn't mean to do that. All right, that's a new thing we're gonna have to figure out. Okay. See, it's blinking again. Why are you blinking? And it's losing. I don't know. If you guys know what this is all about and how to fix that, do I just need to get like better? Maybe I just need better fluid pipes. I suppose that's a thing. But if you guys know, or if you know a better way to actually do this in general, I would appreciate that, of course. But all right, let's flick this lever and see what happens. All these plants are gonna just break. But... Whoa! Hello, noise. Forgot how loud you were. And then you stopped. Why you stop? Okay, guys, so I ran into a bit of an issue with my hotkeys for OBS, and I know why it happens, right? See, I have two monitors, and I keep OBS open on one screen, and then, you know, I'm playing on the other screen, but also on the other screen, I've got all the other stuff like Discord and Facebook and all that stuff open, and so if I ever, you know, leave the game to go do something that's not OBS, I gotta make sure I bring OBS back up to the front. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work. So, like, I'll hit the hotkey, and I'll think I'm recording, but I'm not recording. But then, for some reason, when I hit the hotkey again to stop recording, because I'm done with that clip or whatever, it starts recording. So I start recording, and I'll record, like, half an hour of me just running around doing stuff that should be off camera. So that's what happened with the entire last bit of this episode. So let me run through it real quick for you guys. So the reason the builder had stopped on that piece of coal earlier was because I did not have a chest on top of it. If you don't have a chest, the builder block doesn't have a place to put any of the stuff it wants to keep. It was ripping out all the grass and dirt and stone and stuff because I've got it. Why can't I? That's not. Is it this? It's got to be this, because I've got this set to void all of that stuff. So it was able to pick that stuff up because it was just voiding it. It wasn't keeping it. Everything else, though, wasn't able to pick up. So now we've got a chest and everything is good. The chest actually is an ender chest. And in this mod pack, we've got the ender chest mod or ender storage mods, which allows you to basically create multiple channels for different ender chests with these color tabs on the top. So there's 3 of them. You can dye them to any of the 16 colors, which gives you a ton of combinations. So any ender chest with the same combination color tabs on top will share an inventory. So this has actually got another chest like this back at base, and I'll show you in a second. But I've also hooked up this redstone receiver so that the lever for this is also back at my base. Now that is something I saw Direwolf do. I'll just go ahead and say that straight up front. Straight up copying that because that's a great idea. Yeah, so I've still got the problem here with this. I could hook up another pipe here, but I'm pretty sure that would just end up exploding as well. So I got to do a bit of research on that. And maybe for next episode, we can get that sorted out because we're also going to be sorting out... Oh, come on, game. There we go. We're also going to be sorting out what to actually do with the stuff in the ender chest on this side, right? So I've got to hook this up and automate stuff and do all of that, but we'll do that next episode because we are out of time for this one. So I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I had fun putting it together. I know it got a little frustrating there at times trying to figure stuff out and craft all of it, but that's part of the fun, right? That's why we do it. So yeah, if you did like it, go ahead and hit that like button and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you got any suggestions or answers to any of the problems we encountered this episode. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're enjoying the content and don't want to miss anything. I definitely have some other series on the channel you might enjoy. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter and join my public Discord. Links to those things are in the description down below. And yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Until next time, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.